Hey guys, sorry about that. Apparently I was not recording. You didn't miss too much other than I got into the ice cave here. At least I don't think you missed too much. When was the last recording? Hang on. You might have actually missed an entire boss fight. It's not a huge deal. I can just go and cut it. If the video ever wants to load, I can see. There we go. Okay. Oh no, okay, you guys didn't really miss anything. Okay, so I'll just explain. It was just me running back to town, and then I got into the water cave by showing the gem to Lorelei, or whatever the fuck her name was. Anyway. Silly and ISO kissing is too powerful. Anyway, my argument against being a slave to the meta is it limits creativity. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, especially if your goal is to win, because that's usually the goal. Just having a meta removes some of the fun from a game. It's unavoidable, I get it, but be what it be. You're saying the same thing I'm saying. Don't challenge you. Challenging me is not the meta. Faye, there's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of arguments that a lot of the changes made in World of Warcraft were due to PvP changes. That would mean we agree with you. We never agree with you, Sass. I guess that's true. I hear one of the problems with Master Duels is that you, it's to the point where some people just spend like fucking 50 turns at the start setting up and then you're dead. Before the match even really began, you were dead. I remember Omega telling me that he didn't like Hearthstone and such because it was pay to win, and I was like, but you love Yu-Gi-Oh! He's like, yeah, but it's a physical card game. And I'm like, it's technically pay to win. You have to buy the cards. Literally pay to win. I spent $10,000 on this every card in a perfect deck in every match. It's free to play, yes, but the argument is that you can just, to really make progress, you have to spend money. I don't know how true that is with Master Duel, but this is my brother's argument. Oh shit, I didn't mean to run. See, the point that people try to make is that, yes, you can play the game for free, but unless you're spending the money, you're not going to make it very far. Biggie is proof that that is not true, because Biggie, I don't think has spent a cent on the game. Have you, Biggie? See, there you go. And that's not invalid in any way. It's your money, you can spend it how you want, right? Just, yeah. Okay, so that one wants us to go that way, so let's go this way. Exactly. So it's all a matter of, do you want to spend the time gathering this currency? You can do it. Absolutely. For example, do you remember when Battlefield 2 came out? EA was getting a ton of shit because they were saying it was pay to win. And they were like, no, it's not pay to win. You can get all of this stuff in the game for free. Well, yeah, you could get all the stuff for free. But it took hundreds upon hundreds of hours to unlock any of the stuff that people would want. Yeah, it was ridiculously high. And yeah, they got a lot of flack for that. That there is, yes, you can get the stuff in game. They weren't lying, you could. But at that point, it's like, do you value your time? Because they clearly don't. They actually tell us that the servers wouldn't physically exist long enough to actually grind everything. I mean, if that ended up being true, absolutely, yeah, then they would be lying. You can build one deck, at least one meta deck in a short amount of time when it launched. Yeah, like Master Duel might be a little bit better than others. I don't know for sure. I'll take your word for it, Vector. You have a good grasp of things. But, yeah. Alright, so naturally, this is a JRPG, so we want to go the wrong way first. You know, Jeremy, my friend McFrosty and I used to play Magic. He brought his Magic the Gathering cards in when he trained me how to do my job. So we spend hours playing that. You don't value your time at all. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. First rule they teach you when you're making an online free-to-play, the entire goal is to turn players into pairs and to ice out players who don't pay after X amount of time. If they don't pay within so much time, they're a waste of server resources. That's horrible. But yeah, that's the freemium game model to a T. Black, white, commander zombies for the win. If rank gets too hot, you throw to get easier opponents. They try way too hard and get too competitive over nothing and make you not want to play. Oh, there's a spirit right there. Sick. Unfortunately, I have no choice but to fight this battle now. When they announced hard mode, another friend joined. Hey Dave, welcome! We all went to bed and woke up. He'd killed all the bosses, farmed all the rare shit, and pointed at the chest and told us we could have everything. Well, let's quit and delete the server because he ruined it. Yeah, PMAC got like that with Dragon Quest X, where she was like no lifing it, and I don't like that. Tis not fun when someone gets so heavily into a game and gets so competitive over said game. It's not fun. Been really enjoying Elden Ring? I just beat Demon Souls. I'm a little behind everyone else, but yeah, I bested Demon Souls, so I'm proud. You know what was great about the Demon Soul, completing Demon Souls though, guys? After I was done, I was immediately told that not to belittle my accomplishment, but this is the easiest of the Souls games. I know they meant well, but at the same time. It's also the same as saying, you didn't do that good. There's harder games out there. I always heard that too. I was talking to my friend about it, and he was like, the Demon Souls is harder for some than some of the Dark Souls, so, you know, good accomplishment. Whatever game you beat is the easiest one. Yeah, basically. Difficulty's largely subjective too, which a lot of people seem to forget. Elden Ring's one of, if not the easiest. That may entirely just be due to quality of life and the amount of players who have actually, like, joined the Soulsborne community since Dark Souls. Which, guys, I watched a fascinating thing on the Soulsborne series, and like how Demon Souls came to be and how they fully expected it to be a complete failure until they sent it overseas. It actually sold under 20,000 copies in Japan. Yeah, that's horrible. And one of the reasons why I want my mods around when I do stream, but at the same time, I had a lot of fun with, oh, it's a spirit here. With, Demon Souls. I was really surprised that I got, King of Lent in 2 fights. Look at that, our wind is doing over 100 damage now. We're kicking butt, guys. I did it again. He did, yes. And I realized, okay, fuck that. So I realized a good strategy I had was he'd charge up and he'd do that big wind attack around him, and then he'd raise his sword and dash at me. I'd roll through that, stab him a few times, then run away and just make him do it again. And I just kept doing that over and over until he died. The boss I died to the most is the dragon god, and that was just trying to figure out the best timing for things. Looked easy. Sick, we're in a new area. Guys, look at this. Hey guys, a wild Togepi appears. I'm gonna try and catch this. See if we can catch a Togepi. Oops. So I had 2 bosses I had some minor issues with. Flame Lurker beat me the most outside of Dragon God. I lost him like 3-4 times. But it was always really close. I was still learning the game at that point. And then Maneater got me once because I wasn't expecting a second one to come in and knock me off the platform. But then I beat Maneater on the second try. Lag spikes make the fights a lot harder. Yeah. I've heard that as well. Now, I got the PC version of Dark Souls Remastered. Mel! Hello! Mel, a Yamper spawned in my stream yesterday and I tried to catch it, but it got away. Right now, we're playing some Quest 64. I'm gonna run the fuck away from this so it doesn't... So hopefully it'll use its weaker of its 2 attacks. Instead, it's gonna go with... Oh, I can dodge it. Sick. Those crafty Yampers. And when you were walking from a fire to a boss, it's like an 8-minute trip. Losing to the boss instantly from a lag spike was frustrating, not the good kind. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Fortunately, apparently in the newer games, they've done a lot better with the spacing of fireplaces and bosses. But at least it wasn't like the old hero run back in Storm, the Storm area. Alright, we got... Mel, have you ever played Quest 64? Ice Knife? What the fuck is Ice Knife? Oh, I don't know the spell exit now? Sick. Yes, cat and lap. What kind of cat do you have now, Vivi? I remember Morris, the cat, but I'm not sure what kind of cat you have now. You have 7 cats. That's a lot of cats. It's a little better now. I was getting my butt kicked a lot earlier, but... Is this reincarnation? If you had saves at bosses, you'd enjoy them a lot more. You love getting right back to a boss after a fight. Yeah, so a lot of Demon Souls, it wasn't that difficult to get back to some of them. Many of them, it was also a pain in the ass to get back to them. Rude. Just win the first time then, yeah. Easy solution. Gotta beat this boss. Punch his supervisor. Good cyanide and happiness. Is that XKCD? Medusa's orange head snake defeated you guys. I don't have enough MP. Ow, dick. Super rude. I don't like to fight with my MPs partially low because I don't know what's coming up in the game, so... Okay, I can't get away from that. Alright. I tried. Oh, well that was easy. It's Mel! Mel, did you have fun playing Dream Daddy yesterday? Like I said, I think it's awesome that Mel Steve has persisted. Mel Steve. The Victorian vampire. Is he actually a vampire? That's hilarious. Like, aside from Quest 64, what RPGs did the system have? Ogre Battle? Is that an RPG? Is an RTS? Okay, Gauntlet Legends? Is Gauntlet Legends considered an RPG? Pretty sure there's like 5 on there. So if you're an RPG fan, the N64 was not for you. And no, I do not consider Zelda to be an RPG. Okay, dude, can you like die? Action game with RPG elements. Okay, so at least somewhat RPG. Yeah, some of you were saying that Spider-Man Friend or Foe was Gauntlet Legends-y. That got me interested. I'd be interested to try that sometime. Dude, where the fuck are all the spirits? Fuck you. Ow. Chubu Mimics? Mimics. These things hit hard. Aiden Chronicles. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. Or Alden, not Aiden. Alden. Mega Man 64. I love Mega Man 64. I actually played Mega Man Legends on the 64 first. Legends 2 didn't actually come out on the 64. There are more Final Fantasy games on the PS1 than RPGs on the entire N64. That's hilarious. Hey guys, I almost got a few steps without getting into a fight. Dude, can you like hurry up? Yeah, okay, walk over there and do that shit. One, two, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Tactics Chocobo Dungeon. Man, I played Chocobo Dungeon on stream. That game was infuriating. The one for Wii was good, but goddamn, Chocobo Dungeon for the PS1 was fucking. That was an exercise. Mel, have you played the Tornico Mystery Dungeon games? Had a blip. Which games? The Tornico Mystery Dungeon games? It's fine, guys. I didn't want to get through this dungeon anyway. You haven't? Okay. Sheeran the Wanderer. So there are 3 Tornico Mystery Dungeon games. There's the one for the GB, the Game Boy Advance, I think. Then there's the one that came out on PlayStation. And there's one for SNES. I think the first game that came out was on the SNES. That has a fan translation of it. The second one that came out on PlayStation actually has an official release over here. And the third one has a fan translation that's basically done. So I kind of want to play them too. But since you can read the language, you can just play the base game. You don't have the patience for Mystery Dungeon games? I barely play them. So it depends on the type. Like a Dragon Quest 1 theme one, I'd definitely be interested in. The youngest Mystery Dungeon games do not have fan translations, and I don't know if anybody's working on them. I get that. That's fair. Dude, am I ever getting out of this place? You want to play the Young Angus? Yeah, I haven't seen anything about a fan translation for that. The only fan translations that I'm following right now are the Tornico 3 that I'm pretty sure is done. Tales of Destiny 2 is finally getting fully translated. Tales of Destiny Director's Cut is also getting a fan translation. I hope they do Tales of Rebirth. That would be nice. And Shin Megami Tensei 9 is getting a fan translation. You didn't care for it and you had a ton of people rooting for you? Azure Dreams, Trife really likes Azure Dreams. Okay, this is probably gonna hurt a lot, but... Guys, stop missing. The whole point of angling myself was so I could hit more of you at once. If you're missing, it defeats the purpose of it. May Farumbas! Thank you. My Farumbas. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Jump Club. Fan translation of the PS1 SMTF. What's the difference between the PS1 SMTF and the SNES one? Because I played the SNES one, and honestly, out of all the SMT games, I don't really like If all that much. I mean, I like the story and that, but they did some stuff that's just super annoying. I remember ammunition in the game was kind of wonky. Better music, graphics, Alice with fight with unique music. Okay. I got you. Okay, seriously? Why'd you put me in a fight with 4? I don't want to fight 4 of these. Alright, so we got a spirit over there. Interesting draw distance. We have a spirit over there. Can we go over here? What's over here? Yeah. If you're in the Discord, put it in the Discord because I can see it better there. But you can put it in the chat there and I'll load it up and listen to it later. Okay, let's see. Dude, my fucking wind magic, like, tripled today. We're up to 38. Okay, we got skelly bats here. Wait, you know what actually might be good on these? Oh, it was decent, but it only hit one of them. I'm gonna get into a better position. That wasn't too bad. Okay, can you not miss? There we go. What do we got here? We got an Emolga. That's an electric type, guys. Catch it. Catch it. Posted in music. Thank you. Thank you. I'll check it out later. Speaking of which, guys, if you want, if you're interested, Davey Valentine posted a interview with one of the voice actors from the Grandia games. I recommend checking that out. It is interesting. Oh, would you? Positioning my character here was an exercise in frustration. Let's try Ice Knife. What does Ice Knife do? Oh, I did 30 damage. It wasn't terrible. There's our spirit. There we go. Yeah, so I another thing I didn't like about SMT If was I I didn't care for the back row being essentially useless 90% of the time. Because you burn through MPs super fast in that game. And once they're out of MP, they're useless. You can swap them with other demons, but you just quickly run into the same situation. Okay, so we know there's one more spirit, and I suspect it's up the other path. I don't think Windcut is going to do good damage to these. Oh, that wasn't terrible. Not great, but not terrible. That went well. If. So far, I've beaten SMT 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if. Let's go this way. Does that lead us where we need to go? One day I'm gonna play 4 Apocalypse, so I can be done with that. And Strange Journey, yes, you're right. All I can say about Strange Journey is fuck Mem Aleph. That fight was horrid. I mean, horrid in the sense it was hard. Probably the hardest SMT fight I've done, actually. Hey guys, you're gonna stay for a boss fight. Yay, look at this, guys. Our wind magic is... Why is that going down now? I don't understand. Alright, anyway. Our wind magic is level 40. Wait, is this my total EXP? Do I just have to look at this to determine when I'm going to level up? The Revolve is getting a team of low-level demons which reflect every element. There's even more game after that in Redux. Yeah, Mem Aleph, the victory I beat her by getting Shiva on my team, which was like level 94 or something. And then I had a Huang Long, which reflected 2 elements and was basically immune to other elements and resistant to physical. So I went in there like, and then I had a what I called my Dakunda bitch, which was just there to cast Dakunda, and that was it. There's another boss fight in New Game Plus. Yeah, I didn't bother New Game Plus again. The Demiurge fight. Ugh. Okay, so that's a dead end. Guys, we're gonna have some trouble getting through here, I think. Vivi, did you play Strange Journey? Since you were talking about if, I thought you might have played Strange Journey as well. Demi-Fiend holds back in that game. Not even you had the patience to play it back. Strange Journey was... Actually, out of all the SMT games I played, Strange Journey was probably the most difficult one. And that was only once I got to the final world. The rest of the game I walked through pretty... I don't want to say easily, but I didn't have too much problems up till the final world. Biggie! Yeah, when it came to Nocturne, I didn't walk through Nocturne, but I also never wiped in that game. Until I got to the final boss, which apparently I went and somehow got the True Demon ending right away, which was pretty funny. That was my first and only ending of the game. Yeah, exactly. That was my experience. 1 to 4, Area 1 to 4, you know, pretty standard. All right, I get it. But Area 5 was just like, what the fuck is this? Just a huge uptake in difficulty. Eridanus. Yes. He doesn't use Masacados, he doesn't use Charge with Freykugel, he doesn't use Gaia Rage, he doesn't summon his strongest demons. Uber Pixie. Yeah, Christine, she couldn't beat Ouroboros, so that's where she stopped playing. She got through the first part of the fight, but the second part is what got her. I kept trying to convince her to go back and keep trying, but... I mean, I can understand it now. Ouroboros is a fucking asshole. So I'm curious. Wait, that's not working? Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's filled up now over halfway. Or almost halfway, sorry. So, I guess that's my total EXP. 42% of my combat EXP right now. Excellent. Oh, stretch. Okay. Oh, we got scorpions now. Oh, there's too many of these guys. I'm not fighting 5 of them. I'm out of here. I think that's the exit, guys. We may have reached the exit. I'm gonna check it before we... Once we get to the next save point, we're probably gonna be done, so... Okay. Look how much damage my wind cutter is doing, though. We came in here, it was doing like 80. Now it's doing 120. No, we won one. Remember we beat one of the Fatal Frame bosses? You are bemoaning Eridanus' teleportation maze when you're about to start the Etrian Odyssey 2 from the same map maker that brought you the Eridanus teleportation maze. True that, true that. Faye, what are you working on in your spare time? What game are you playing? Still working on Destiny 2? Are we out? Am I just going backwards in this place now? I feel like I'm going backwards, guys. I have no way of knowing, so... Probably won't do too much more. Oh, it's too close. Playing GTA 5, but not super into it. Alright.